Somewhere over the rainbow.
Don't worry, kids. I haven't left Oz. I haven't gone back to Kansas. I am just covering up a reveal. We have a collab video today. We're doing a palette bingo. This is the look that you're going to see in its full glory at the end of the video. Let's get into it.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body.
All right, yes, as you saw by the title, this is another collab with my friend Dion. I love collabing with Dion. She is so much fun. She has great ideas. And we both purchased a little palette. Not so little palette. This was the MAC Pride palette. You can't really tell right now, but it's a beautiful rainbow. The rainbow flag, the black and brown stripes, and the trans colors. Beautiful. It's the Progress Pride flag. We love it. And we both bought this big old monster of a palette, and we decided to do a palette bingo. So for this palette bingo, she chose 4 shades and I chose 4 shades. So I put all of the shades from this palette into a random generator. And those are the 4 shades that I got. So I am super excited to play with those. The 4 that I got go together really well, but we're going to find out in a minute what I got from Dion. So Dion, if you don't know her, she is a fabulous makeup artist now. She went through a training program and is a legit professional makeup artist and has started to do some clients and things. And she's done a lot of videos about her experiences with that. And she's going to have a collab video as well, linked down in the description box. Now, we have this Pride palette and we've been sitting on it for a little while talking about this collab. And I was like, you know what? Well, October 11th is National Coming Out Day, so why don't we post it for that? It's kind of an extension of Pride. Now, Coming Out Day isn't as much of a celebration for me anymore. Clearly, nobody is fooled. There are blind children in Peru who know that I'm queer. So nothing's under wraps here. I've done a lot of coming out, but over the years, coming out is a constant process. We're always reevaluating and refining our identities. And so I love this. And wherever you are, I hope you feel comfortable to come out. You know, we always say that people should come out when they feel comfortable, and I absolutely support that. Come out on your own timeline. Only you know your timeline. But I'll also tell you that it's not as scary as you think it is. I came out way back in the 90s, and even back then, people really surprised me with how much they stepped up for me and how much they supported me. So I will tell you that you'll probably be surprised by some of the people in your life when you decide to come out to them. But it is on your own timeline. Today is just a day to celebrate the coming out that we do over and over again throughout the years as we discover and evolve our identities. So that's all well and good. We got the hug and cry and learn and grow shit out of the way. Now let's get into painting this look. So I'm going to come back in just a minute looking a little bit different. I apologize in advance. All right, so as usual, I apologize for my potato face. It's just my face. But this palette bingo, I'm a little bit nervous because I pulled my shades and I got 4 beautiful coordinated shades. Dion pulled her shades and got 4 beautiful coordinated shades. However, I'm not sure how well they're going to go together. So my 4 shades, you already saw the footage earlier, but here they are swatched out. So we have In the Shadows, White Frost, Pink Venus, and Vellum. Dion got Newsflash, Santa Stilettos, Apple Squishy, and Dazzle Light. Again, both beautiful coordinated sets of shades. I'm not sure how well they go together. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now, I didn't do the face on camera. I've had a couple requests to do maybe like a drag makeup tutorial where I do the whole face and talk a little bit more about why I do the things that I do. If you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments below. And we can definitely do a new Get Ratchet with me at some point where we do the whole face and walk through all of the steps and all that kind of stuff. But for today's face, I set it up with a couple of primers. I used the very last gasp of my Peach Delight. This has been discontinued. I can no longer get it. It hurts my heart. I also used up this Strawberry Whip. This one is okay because I have a backup, but this one hurts my heart a little bit. And of course, I wanted to use my Auric Glow Lust. This is in the reformulated Morganite shade. Beautiful. I love the little bit of glow that it gives me under foundation. And then I'm trying out this Clinique foundation. This was like a birthday gift from Ulta. This is in Ivory CN28. I like it, but I don't love it. It's okay. I put on so much foundation that it builds up to a pretty full coverage. But if you're using it more lightly, it's definitely not full coverage. I had to build it up quite a bit, and I use a lot of makeup. So I would say it's okay if you like a lighter coverage foundation. I didn't really love the feeling of it. It's a little too liquidy when I put it on, but it's fine. It was a free gift. I'll use it up, but not really loving it on this first application. For concealer, may she rest in peace. The Jaclyn Cosmetics in Fair Pink. I love this concealer. I know a lot of people hated it. I don't know what to tell you. I love it. I'm sad that this brand is gone. There were a lot of things that I really love from her lineup. Now for the contour, I started with a cream. The Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer in Medium. This is one of my favorite cream contours. It's like $7. It's so fantastic. And then I blended and softened with the Fenty Beauty Powder Bronzer in Indasun. I really like this. I tried to go for a less extreme. I know sometimes I'm still painting for the back row even when we're doing an up-close video, but I decided to try to be a little bit more subtle, as subtle as I get anyway. So this is the contour. And I've been playing around more with setting powders lately and really loving it. So for the face, because again, like the Auric Glow Lust, I wanted to have just a little bit of subtle shimmer to it. I used a shimmering setting powder from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The shade Natural. I really do like this. I really like the Jaclyn ones, but again, they're discontinued, so I use those sparingly. We're going to have kind of a short filming day, so if we had been doing a full day, I probably would have used the Jaclyn, but since we're just doing kind of a half day where we do a couple videos, I used the Jeffree Star. And then for the neck, because I didn't want any shimmer on my brown turtleneck where I do my contour on the neck, I used the One Size in Ultra Peach. And then I sprayed it all down with the Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray. I got this as a gift from Dion. And so I decided to spray this down. And then I put on my eye primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. So let's get going and try to make something of these crazy shades. I had all this time. We picked these shades a long time ago. I could have been sitting around trying to put them together and play with them and experiment. And here we are. I didn't do any of that shit. So, a lot of these go together. The pink and the red I can use together, and I think the blue will go nice off the red. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of a pink, red, blue, blend a little bit of that to make some purple eye, and then use the black to darken the outer corner. And maybe I'll use the green as like a pop of color on the lower lash line. We'll try that out. And then I've got those 3 really light shades. So Dazzle Light, White Frost, and Vellum are not that different. So maybe I'll play around with a little bit of like inner corner. I think it's Vellum has kind of a pinky shift to it. So maybe I'll put that more on the inner part of the lid and maybe do like White Frost on the inner part and then do one of them on the brow. I'll have to draw on brows, but we'll try it. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to start with the red shade, Newsflash. Now I did use this palette for a look during Pride. And I remember these mattes being very like light and silky. It's a very dry formula, but not at all gritty. It's very silky. In fact, I remember the mattes painting on kind of like watercolors is the best kind of metaphor that I can use for them. So we're going to go in with this red matte first and build that through the crease where I want to put my crease. Let's see how that goes. And you can see you just get immediate pigment. MAC really has started to come back. I don't think they're necessarily competing with a lot of the indie brands now that are doing like multi-chromes and holochromes. But in terms of MAC's quality for just their mattes and shimmers, I feel like they're getting back to where they were before they kind of fell off the map. Whether that's enough to really compete with the newer formulas that are coming out, I don't really know, but I do enjoy this MAC formula so much more.
We're the last people standing, still dancing when the lights come on. The music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all. 'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You like me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high.
So since that blue is a shimmer, I did decide to kind of map out the whole shape with the red. A lot of this red over here will probably get covered up with the black. But I just wanted to make sure I had the shape because I want to keep that blue shimmer more kind of in the lid space. For me, I know with the drag makeup that I do, anatomy is merely a suggestion, so the lid is kind of a creative interpretation, but you'll get what I mean. We just finished up with the red, newsflash, and now I'm going to go into Pink Venus and do not the very inner part of the lid, but kind of the middle out.
Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me. It feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright. 'Cause I'm so damn happy now. When I'm at my darkest, you're always there to pick me up. I don't think that I'll tell you.
Alright, this is definitely going to be one of those trust the process looks. We've got the pink in there, and now the outer part, I want to start blending that blue. So in the shadows, this beautiful blue shimmer right there. I love like a pink into a navy blue. I think it's fun. So I love that. I'm just nervous when I have to start bringing the green in, but yeah, so I'm going to build that out kind of in this area, and then we'll put some of the black Santa stilettos in the very outer corner.
Pick me up. I don't think that I'll tell you enough that I love you and how you light me up. I used to feel like an outcast, but with you I know that I belong. Like it's us against the world. You like me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me. It feels different whenever
right, and it's just about blending those shades together until you get kind of the blend that you want. That's good for now. I may return to it, but we're going to move on to some other things. So this shade Vellum has a little bit of a shift to it. So I'm going to put that right next to the pink, and then I'm going to go into White Frost, which is more of just a pure white. And I'm going to put that down into, actually, I think this is a blue shift. Maybe I'll switch that around. Maybe I'll start with White Frost and then go into Vellum. Or do I want the blue next to the pink? I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. We're going to stick to the original plan, and we're going to put Vellum right next to the pink. So then we have blue kind of on either side. Yeah, I like that.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade. Right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same. Just a little play pretend. Right? But baby, we're changing. We can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over. We can cry when it's over.
All right, so I did Vellum on the inside part of both eyes, and now just in the inner corner, I'm going to use that White Frost shade.
Really had a good run though, but maybe you would grow me love. We will travel different roads from now. We said forever, forever means nothing.
All right, that was definitely the right choice because you can see that that white really just kind of pops the inner corner, and then you get that more subtle blue into the pink. All right, now we're going to take that matte black Santa Stiletto. I'm going to deepen out the outer corner, and I'm going to bring it down a little bit onto the lower lash line. And then in between the white and the black, we'll do that pop of green for a little bit of interest. Maybe we'll work some into the brows. I haven't finalized the brows yet either. We'll see.
Give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. 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 Our love, it was special, but baby, you can't really stop it, can't stop that heart from wanting what it was. Our love, it was special, but baby, you can't really stop it, can't stop that heart from wanting what it was. We can cry when it's over.
All right, here's where we let go and let God. We're going to try that green shimmer in the middle of the lower lash line.
It's over. We can cry when 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 it's over.
I don't fully hate it, but I'm going to take a little bit of that blue shade in the shadows, and I'm going to put that on the bottom to blend the green and the blue a little bit together. So there will still be green, but I want a little bit of blue blending into it so that it blends up into the black and it makes a little bit more sense, hopefully. How cruel it is that it's my favorite color that's causing me the problems in this look.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart. What is it that you do?
It's such a subtle little change, but I actually do like that much, much better. All right, ignore the neighbors. This is the hell in which I live every day. So we added lashes, which definitely pumps up the look, and I put on my brows. And what we're gonna do, I still have one shade that I haven't used. I haven't used Dazzle Light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of the green through the brow and a little bit of blue at the end. And then I'm gonna put Dazzle Light right on the inner part. I love a little flashy shimmer right at the beginning of the brow. So we're gonna use those 3 shades to color up these very dark brows.
Was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
One brow is a bit thicker than the other. We don't have to talk about it, it's fine.
Love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my
Alright, and just to make it fair and get a little bit more use out of Dazzle Light, I did go ahead and do just a little bit of underbrow highlighting. So there we go, that is the eye look. Alright, so here is the palette bingo look using 8 shades from the MAC Pride palette. I love this. I love this packaging. And I actually like the way that this turned out. I was a little scared of the green shade, which for me, green is my favorite color. So I'm so glad that that worked out. But I love this look. We had a lot of fun. Make sure you check out Dion's video as well to see what she did with the same 8 shades and her style of makeup. Definitely check out and see what she does. But I am very excited about this. I think this is very cool. Now I finished off the face off camera. We just focused on the eyes for the video. So for the cheeks, I used a couple of Odin's Eye blushes. Pink Bloom, and then I glittered it up, shimmered it up with a little bit of Solar Eclipse. And then I used the Bella Beauté Bar Oracle Highlighter Palette and used probably my favorite shade from the palette. This is the shade Moon, which gives it that beautiful, it's almost like glazed donut from Ofra, but it's a little bit more diffused. It's a little bit more wet look. Love it. And then for the lips, I did this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Optimist and covered that with a shade from my favorite highlighter palette in the world. This is the Blend Bunny Noctilucent palette. And I used this shade right here, Phenomena. Do, Phenomena. I'll never get tired of that joke. So that is the look, and this, I'm very excited that we're posting this for National Coming Out Day. We talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the video, but just a little reminder, sometimes people hear about Pride or they hear about National Coming Out Day, and they're like, oh, that doesn't impact me. I don't know any gay people. I don't know any queer people. And here's what I'll tell you. You absolutely do. And if the queer people in your life aren't comfortable enough to come out to you so that you don't know that they're the queer people in your life, maybe just sit with that. Maybe think about it. Maybe learn and grow and evolve. How about that? Alright, so that's the video. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this look. I think it came together. I'm very excited. Definitely once we got the lashes on and we got everything. But I thought the green worked out on the bottom and a little bit in the brows. I thought that was super cute. So I think it worked out. I'm excited about it. Let me know down in the comments what you think. And while you're down there, don't forget to give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated this. Or if you are just a crabby homophobe and you don't like that we're posting this for National Coming Out Day, you can go ahead and give me that thumbs down because you know what? It's all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch. And neither am I. Check my Grindr, where all of you homophobic closet cases hang out. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. I try to upload at least one video a week, and sometimes, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, coming out horrific. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, The World of Champagne at JanessaJ.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. Thanks again to Dion for doing another collab with me. I love collabs, and she has been the best collab partner. So definitely check out her channel, check out her video for this collab. And until I see you again, bye. Oh, pretty girl.
I know, thank you.
Ah.
See, got that one recorded. Pretty ladies.
Chomp and fart and burp and all your glorious noises. Just
Will do.
Mochi, mochi.
Did you say hochi mochi?
I sure did.
Okay.
It's such a shuttle. Maybe she's a supervillain. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know if we'll keep that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't.